right, guys, I am back in the mountains again today. It is October the 18th. 18th, yes. Last night was one of our coldest nights we've had. I think we actually may have had a little frost this morning. And today's temperature is, I don't know, it's probably in the low 60s, which is not too good for us. So winter's coming. I thought I'd take the time to get out today because when it gets real winter time, it's hard to get out and do a whole lot. It's real super cold and it's snowy. I've had gout in my foot, so I'm going to, I'm kind of testing it out a little bit today. So I'm going to look for some ginseng, which a lot of it's probably done knocked over with the leaves and just where it's got colder. The leaves and brush knock it down. The leaves fall off and it falls over. And I am also going to look for Bigfoot stuff. So I guess today will be kind of an adventure. I'm going to test my foot out. You know, like I said, I've had gout. If anybody don't know what gout is, look it up. It's very painful and it's caused from high uric acid levels. It settles in the joints. It becomes crystallized, and as that joint moves, it becomes like it's kind of like shards of glass, and it just tears that joint all to pieces and causes inflammation and a lot of pain. And I've had that in my foot, and I also sometimes I get it in my ankles and my hands and things like that. And eat too much red meat and too much fried foods and things like that. But there's some things you can eat to offset it, which would be stuff like bananas and pineapples and what else was it? Cherries, which I don't like cherries, so I don't eat those. But I'm fixing to hit the mountains. I brought my digger just in case I do find some ginseng. I'm just kind of going to explore and check some things out while I can before it gets real cold. All right, stay tuned. Before I actually get into the way up into the mountains, I wanted to check these little structures. Where I found this one structure, which is right down there. I found a little structure, and here's another one right up above it where it's been, they call them arches, Bigfoot arches, and it's been pinned up under the old deadfall. And there's nothing right down there, and I documented it before, but to my surprise, there's another one here with an old limb laid up on it, which is kind of cool. I wanted to document that. I didn't know this one was up here, but I wanted to check. So that would appear to be Bigfoot activity. And another thing I also wanted to talk to you about was on my ride in today, my four-wheeler, it was much colder than I expected it to be. So I'm glad to get out and do some hiking to warm myself back up. But I'm fixing to go down and up on that side of the mountain. We're gonna look for Bigfoot stuff. We're gonna look for ginseng, wild animals, or whatever we can find. All right, 10-4. There's a fairly fresh tree break. I have no idea what might have hit it. I'm looking for tracks through here. It's kind of a little bit soft, but I mean, I see some big impressions, but who knows what it might be. You can't really see no definition. I do know there's Bigfoot activity on this side because I found Bigfoot tracks on around that hill and up like a couple hollers over. I found some Bigfoot tracks in season 1 of that little show I do almost live. Found like 3 tracks in a row. But now see, that's fresh right there. I'm going to trek on up the hill and see up there. Looks like an X made, but I'll have to check it out, make sure it's ain't a natural fall. But I'm gonna head on up through here, and if I see anything else, I'll record it. I thought might have been an X. It just looks like a natural downfall type thing. So we won't worry about that. So we're gonna keep looking. Just had some wood break up above us. It sounded big. I don't know if it's a wood knock or a big limb broke out or what. But we're gonna go up this way and we'll try to find out. This side of the mountain has always had a weird vibe to it. I don't know why, but it's always had a weird feeling to it. Whatever that is, I hear it breaking more brush. Maybe we can see what it is. I'm trying to be cautious. I don't want to run in on a big old bear or something. I can still hear whatever it is. It almost sounds like something eating, which makes me think it's probably a bear or something. I'm still going to try to find out what it is, though. Oh, I see it. It's a bear. It's a bear in a tree. It's a bear in a tree right in there. He's coming down the backside of that tree. Yeah, I see him. See him right down the backside of that tree. It's a bear. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer and get a... There he is. See him? See him? So he's breaking the brush. There's one on the ground, there's one still in a tree. So that tells me it's probably a mama and some cubs. But I'm going closer. Yeah, they're up in the tree, probably eating nuts or whatever. Yeah, he's up in that big tree right there. We've got a lot of squirrel activity, but I seen the black bear. I can still hear something crunching. Let's see. So I've been eating those nuts and stuff. Here's his foot tracks, looks like. Definitely want to use caution, that's for sure. I still believe they're up in that tree. I don't know where he went to neither. I watched him come down, but I don't know where he went to. How's a fella supposed to find ginseng? You gotta beat off the bears. You hear make a big bunch of noise in. Sounds like there's several up in the trees here. To be honest with you, I know the one come down, but I don't know where it went to. And now I'm kind of on high alert. I don't recommend this. I don't recommend going right where bears are.
You see, it was on this tree right here. Right here. That's where he come down at. And there's another one in it right now. I see him up there. Way up in the top. Wow. That's amazing. Wish I could get a shot of him. He's way up in the middle of everywhere, man. Look at him way up there. There he is. See him way up there on the limb. There's two of them up there. I see the other one too. How'd they get that high without falling? Wow. There's one right in here. And there's another one up on this side. Actually, yeah, it's a baby bear. I gotta get out of here. That's the cubs. I gotta back out of here because it's two cubs. It's two cubs and a mommy, so that's a good time for me to exit. Yeah, they're way up there high, man. See that nut fall down there, get up there eating those hickory nuts. I told you I could hear them crunching. But yeah, there's two young cubs in that tree, and I take it that was the mother I seen come down. And I don't know where she went, so I'm gonna back out a little bit. That's totally cool. I've got my pistol and all that kind of stuff, but I wouldn't want to shoot one unless it was actually coming at me. They was here before I was, so I'll back on down. They're just trying to get them something to eat for winter, getting ready for winter. So I'll ease on down. And I won't disrupt them any more than what I have. And also I would not recommend, man, you can hear them crunching. I also wouldn't recommend doing what I just did. Going up to where the bears are in the tree eating. Yeah, it's cool though. That's a little bit of an adventure. That's cool. I'd say they didn't, they don't even seem like they paid me no mind, but the mother did. She come down. You can still see them wiggling up there in the treetops. I'm gonna tell you, I have seen Bigfoot as well, and they are as dark colored as a blackest black bear you've ever seen. So that's why anytime we're trying to identify whether it's a Bigfoot or a bear, we need to really be sure, try our best to be sure. Because I still see them moving around in the tree. Because now the Bigfoot in this area reports are predominantly a very black, what we call coal black Bigfoot. So going to town that. They're going to town on that stuff, so I'll just ease on down and spot me another little place maybe. I want to find some, I'd like to find a little bit of ginseng before it's gone, because it's getting close to being gone for this year. But I don't want to wrestle no bear for it. But yeah, don't never walk up on a mama bear and 2 cubs. Not if you know it. That's pretty neat. All right, I'm gonna cut the camera off and go back down the hill a little ways. Okay, I've come back down the mountain, and there's more bears over there. I can hear them. They all must be gathering up for the winter, trying to eat for the winter. Wow. Trying to see if we can get a picture of him too. He's up in a tree as well. I hear him. Sounds like to me. I'm looking for him, but I don't see him. I sure heard him. Sounds like he's up in a tree eating too. Or she, or whatever it is. Man, I'll be a little closer to this one than I was those other ones. Yep, there he goes. I see him. Oh, I better move over. Yeah. I see him come down a tree. That's 4 bears. Right here all together. That's a pretty good size one there too. There you go, see him? See him on the tree? See him there? Up there, he's standing real motionless. He thinks he's hit on me. Either that or he's preparing his attack strategy. Now, I don't want neither one of those. Since he didn't run off, I take it he's not too worried about me, and that's not good. I'd rather for him to be worried about me and move on about his business. Okay, so unmistakable sound of them eating in the woods. That's for sure. I would have liked to got better video of them, but it's a cool day. And I don't feel like fighting a bear on no cool day. I don't know if that's him sitting in there or not. What a deal, boys. That's right, where I was going to go ginseng. Well, like a dummy, I'm going to walk around here where this bear was. And I know he come down the tree. I remember a time when they told us that we didn't have no black bear in Kentucky, this part of Kentucky. Well, I'm telling you, it's been alive for a long time. Same way they told us that we didn't have no cougars Well, we got cougars as well. Hey, them babies are eating good today. Okay, I'm trying it again. I went to the opposite side. I gave the bears some space. They're actually just over top of this little ridge right here. That's where they was at. So I thought I'd come on this side and look for a little ginseng and things like that. And one thing I noticed about those bears is that they didn't run from me. So normally if you run into bears, they take off. Normally they'll hit the trail. But them there didn't seem like they was too interested in giving up their spot. So I just soon let them have it and let me have all of me. I noticed the last bear that come down, and he come down there and stood. He had his ears back, and I don't like that. It can be an aggressive type stance, and he can eat all those hickory nuts he wants. I don't care. But I'm gonna head up through here. If I find anything interesting, I'll let you know. All right, guys, that concludes today's adventure. Kind of a unnerving time at the first with the bears and all that kind of stuff. And then as I come around the other way, I of course ran into another bear. This time of year, ginseng's really, unless it's the big stuff, it's more difficult to find because it falls over and it gets covered up with leaves and stuff like that. So, but I found a little bit, and I just like getting out in the mountains. I know I don't have many more days until it gets so bad, wintry and snowy, that you can't get out and do like I do, just through the mountains in the middle of nowhere. So I guess that's it for right now. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.